I was about to say feces, bro. we can't survive without nganga, bana. Let it all out. Was she lady? You're on some Trump card, you know.
It was great.
It was fantastic.
Nobody had
done it before. Yeah, you're good. If I'm going to a cyber, it's just to watch some explicit content behind there. oh my goodness. What's up, guys? Great to be here again for episode 4 of ForgeCast. And some similar faces. I was about to say feces, bro.
Dude.
But yeah, some a very similar face. Yes, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Glad to be here. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. EPL starts on the 15th. I think we have Liverpool versus Bournemouth. So excited about football. Yeah.
I wish I was as excited.
What do you mean? Like you don't like sports?
No, I love sports. I love playing.
Okay.
But I think I don't follow football. It's very involving, and you have to like really invest.
Yeah.
And I'm an entrepreneur who I think I'm invested in building, so sometimes it's difficult to take myself away. And it's a whole season.
Yeah. So like, okay. So sports.
Yeah.
What sport then? Like apart from.
No, I'm fascinated. Obviously, everybody's World Cup comes. There's something for you to like connect with a team.
Yeah.
I think I'm somebody who likes to participate. So football, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Do you like basketball?
Yeah, basketball. Yeah.
You're good.
I used to be. I don't know if I.
Okay, go on. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week, man. I feel like, just gonna use this time to let it all out. I used to talk to Miss Rachel when I was doing radio, and she used to tell me, "Yo, JT, when you get on air, it's your time to just like let it all out. Engage with your audience. If you've been stressed at work, just listen to someone's story and make someone happy. Yeah. So for me, this is my time. Yeah. So Forge. Make sure to like, subscribe, put a comment there, tell a friend to check out our website, and of course, subscribe to ForgeCast on YouTube and all platforms. Kariuki Gathitu.
JT Muga.
Let's say it's the year 2010. What's happening in your space?
I'm working at a bank.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working at a bank, and I'm being told to do integrations and build interfaces, basically solve problems.
Yeah.
Then I quit.
Yeah.
Because I did something great, which is building an API that nobody had ever done. Huh?
You're on some Trump card, It's like everything he does is like never been done before,
It was great.
It was fantastic.
Nobody has
done it before.
Yeah. But I think what I want to talk about today, is, this is a ForgeCast.
Yeah.
Forge as a community is a powerful idea, but also building up to be a powerful thing.
Yeah.
And back in 2010, 11, 12, that's when the first community of developers started. And I don't know what the vision of the founders were, but I think there was something. What I heard was there was something called skunkworks, and they used to meet and talk about ideas. And then from that, some people decided, okay, why don't we try and create something?
Yeah.
And then over a long journey, or not, I don't know. They started with the iHub. I think it was just the iHub and then NiLab. Basically, Bishop Magwa, that was like ground zero for tech, right? And I don't know. Before then, life was different, because for me, I was like, okay, so I want to build. At that point, I want to build this business, but I had no idea. And the biggest thing that took me to the iHub was what? Can you guess?
I don't know, money. Like you wanted funding or something.
No. At that point, iHub was, who knew what the iHub was?
Yeah,
It
no
was
one
just
knew.
like a place, right?
There was some awareness. I mean, 2011, there was.
There was no. First of all, there was no money.
Okay.
There was no money.
But this is like what, like 2 years post Kibaki. Kuna pesa Kenya your time.
Lakini hakuna pesa ya tech.
Okay, yeah, facts.
So guess what took me to the iHub?
Okay.
Yes.
I just did, bro. Okay. I'd say, what, you wanted to pitch an idea or something?
Nope.
There's
And it had to do with Bitange Demo.
It had to do with what?
Bitange Demo.
Was she lady?
Bitange Demo was the PS.
Oh,
city.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the angle?
So I went to the app because of internet.
Oh my goodness.
That was the only thing, right? Because I had this idea.
Hey, but bro,
It was just the internet.
to at internet haikuwa home your time.
Dude, it
2020?
It was expensive. I don't know how much it was, but there was free internet at the iHub.
Free internet.
And it was faster than where I was.
Yeah, but there was Zuku.
No.
2011?
Fine, but it was expensive.
There was. Okay. Yeah, cool.
And so that took me to the iHub.
Yeah.
Free internet. And obviously there was a space. So I think when I went there, they were still doing the floors. There was nobody, right? So
Yeah.
I like to say I was probably member number 5, 6, 7, top 10.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they have a roster.
Top 10 drainers of internet.
Top 10.
I want to drain
However,
internet, I have, seriously.
Yeah. But the thing is that at that point, it soon became a melting point of people who want to build stuff.
Yeah.
And it drew people from all over Nairobi. And it drew people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And what started as somebody's idea sparked into a transformation.
Yeah.
Right now, you look at Nairobi, since the app started,
Looks pretty.
had billions of dollars.
Yeah, looks pretty
Billions of dollars,
green.
maybe not billions of. Yeah,
Looks
it's maybe
green, though.
3, 4, 5 billion dollars that has come into the ecosystem because of this very fundamental point.
So fast is internet.
Fast internet, basically being able to build and think and get information.
Yeah. I mean, I just to cut you, like 2010, there's like a World Cup, and Shakira is Shakira. And Leo Messi is on top of the world, and Cristiano Ronaldo is Cristiano Ronaldo, and Didier Drogba. And at this time, if I'm going to a cyber, it's just to watch some explicit content behind there.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, no, I promise you, it's to watch some explicit content with my young mind at the time. But you're in this space where you're going to, you said MLab or iHub.
Yeah.
No. Which one is it exactly?
The
iHub.
Yeah.
And you're using internet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using it to build at this time, or where's your mind that you want to grow a business and you want to do? But you're going there to get internet because of Mr. Ndemo at this time.
Yeah. So obviously he kind of like, he was significant in transforming Kenya into a high-speed internet zone in Africa.
Yeah.
And I think we have even better internet speeds than some first world countries.
Yeah.
Right. But obviously, as an entrepreneur, you want to build something. So, the internet gives you the gateway for information. You want to. There's an open source community, so the internet opened up that for me. So I was able to build what I needed to build. And then, have a place where people can come, connect, team, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was like the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was a really good community. Yes, it was small, and it's small. It's like a small church.
Yeah.
A small church. Everybody. If somebody is didn't come to church, like you didn't come, you've been lost for a long time.
It's not like Pastor War vibes, yeah.
Pastor Ro is the
It's
entertainment.
big, yeah. It's big.
I know that's Pastor Nganga. Pastor Nganga. Oh my goodness. Pastor Ro.
Pastor Nganga is big,
I
bana.
don't know what to say about Pastor Ro.
We can't survive without Nganga, bana.
But the thing is now, that's where we were. It was intimate. It was good. It was the opportunities were there because it was a focal point. I think at that point, because a light was shown on Nairobi specifically.
Yeah.
And this light now became the light of East Africa. And I think even Africa. I don't know what was happening in Nigeria at that time or South Africa, whatever that economies, but the light was shown. And luckily, I was like a pioneer, not just in my business, but in being in tech.
Yeah.
I was the first or one of the first tech bros, right?
Yeah.
In Nairobi.
Yeah.
And what that did is like it just threw us into an amazing space.
So then happens, I'm seeing this young guy pitching on YouTube to different hubs, different investment spaces with Empire. Then I'm seeing this guy with Larry Mado, and Larry Mado was still too young, And then I'm seeing you like later on featured on Forbes. So things are starting to happen at this time.
The ball rolled, man. The ball rolled
so quickly.
The ball started rolling. And not just for me. It was for like many people.
Yeah.
Like that's when like serious companies started.
Yeah.
Think about, so there's a competition called Pivot. And the idea was to get ideas, pitch, get companies running.
Yeah.
And we did win that, and along with 7 other companies.
Yeah.
And we were the first cohort in M Lab, which was supposed to be a mobile lab.
Yeah.
But right now you have...
Look at you saying it with all this humbleness. Yeah, that was big,
It was. Well, at the time, I don't know how big the vision was, but it was fundamental.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's still there. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But it started companies like Kopo, like
Kopo does digital lending, no?
We started processing at the same time, and we went to lending, and now they've grown.
Wait, so they started back then as well?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
We started, I think, good times, man, with Ben Lyon.
Yeah. I know.
And really working close together.
Yeah.
Even though we were like frenemies, we're trying to outdo each other in this business. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
People like Moby Dev started at the M Lab.
Yeah.
Right now they're doing amazing things in the ecosystem.
Yeah. Shout out to Korir, by the way.
Yeah. People like who else? And some companies there like died.
Yeah.
Right. But it was a death before the glory, because I don't know if any of those entrepreneurs are just sitting around. They've all gone on to build amazing companies.
Each and every one.
Then you have things like Ushahidi.
Yes.
Then you have Elimu. We have lots of amazing entrepreneurs who have done well.
Yeah.
Because of that stepping stone.
Yeah.
And so that was like the renaissance of tech.
Yeah.
In Kenya.
So at this point, there's no part of community building, in tech that is centered around social media, for example. That's something people are thinking of the future. At that point, 2010.
What do you mean, like?
Right now, when you talk about community building, part of your community is mainly online, right?
Yeah, no, there was not. Well, it was not online. It was all physical. Like
Physical.
We meet people just come in, out. There was an array of events that brought people.
So it was harder. It was tougher.
I don't think it was tougher.
To market a community as well.
There was no need to market.
Yeah.
It was like Mecca.
Yeah.
There was like one place you go, Bishop Magwa. Bishop Magwa was the Mecca of tech. Yeah. You go there and you're home. And the entire building has, there was an insurance company, I think, in Westco. Yeah. But downstairs was I Have Research, then you had M-Farm, and then you had Zegetech, you had Kopo, you had iLab, NILab, it was a center. Yeah. Right? So there was no marketing.
So it's like maybe in the theater industry, like it was like Kenya National Theatre, where like if you go, you're in the place.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. KNT.
Okay. Okay. So let's do like 5 years, right? So it's 2010. I'd say, and I remember, by the way, when Uhuru Kenyatta won the election and he's coming in 2013, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
We have a digital migration. There was a point where it was like TVs sasa tunatan from analog to digital,
Yeah.
same as internet. Everything was being propagated at a very quick rate.
Yeah.
So I'd say let's do maybe 3 years. You're in this community. How do you see it evolve at this point?
No, so something interesting and crazy happened somewhere. Maybe I think it was 5 years or 7 years into this space.
Yeah.
The ceiling broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember what was. So I think the first VC was Savannah Fund.
Savannah
And
Fund.
Savannah Fund was being led by, I think he was called Alimbuano.
Okay.
And they were doing $25,000 and they were giving small companies $25,000.
Yeah.
And he was trying to really,
25 grand.
Yeah.
At that time was a lot of money, yeah? Of course.
Not really.
No, to
But
the dollar.
It was rare money because like nobody was giving money.
Was it like it was definitely 189, the dollar at that time. 189,
No, the dollar has
170.
never been at 189. The
Has
dollar
it
at that
not?
time was like, it was taking
150.
100, maximum 120.
Hapana. Dollar imeshuka time ya Ruto.
Anyway, there's internet. You can
Okay,
check.
yeah, we'll check it out.
But he started this fund, and then the thing about the iHub, it became a focal point. So we used to have people coming over, like Intel. I remember sitting down with one of the Intel VC scouts and telling them, we're doing this. We just got $50,000 from this. Now we're looking for $150,000. And this dude is like, you can tell his content has just dropped. Because he's like, dude, I'm here. I have $5 million. What are you telling me about $150,000, right?
I remember, like when I was in the VC/angel investment arena.
Yeah.
I quickly realized like there's a world where guys are not even like trying to grow their businesses. What want after do funding? And there's a world where you're really hustling to make money. Yet jamaa amekuja hapa na a nice proposal, very good business plan. Anachotewa tu.
Yeah.
So it's interesting in that sense when you say someone is looking for $25,000 and $50,000.
Yeah.
That's just it's also morphed into the VC space. It's also morphed.
But I think that's the crazy thing that happened.
Yes.
Somewhere, I'm not so sure who broke the ceiling, but all of a sudden you found VCs bringing in money. And it started ramping up quick. I think there was like there was maybe a scramble for Africa that was happening, right?
But was there like even like private investors were still like the biggest deal, like apart from the VCs, of course. Right?
Do you mean like angels?
Yeah, like talk to your
well, not really. Like
your uncle, and pumps in $1 million. That was still happening.
My experience and the experience of many founders I've talked to was at the time.
Yeah.
Angel investors were not. You couldn't find African VCs, let alone angel investors. Because it's a mindset. You give somebody, if somebody has money, BRT, let me invest in tech. Why?
At that time, it was hard to sell that.
No, because it's not been proven. Like nobody has actually ever invested in tech and gotten anything, right? This is a foreign Silicon Valley concept. You can only just juxtapose and say, okay, it might happen. However, locally, people invest in what? Land, stocks, that kind of thing.
Manufacturing.
So now I think we are seeing a generation of people who are now starting to see tech investments. In fact, some of, you did Thai and you're leading an investment portfolio, and you are now seeing people coming together to invest $100,000 in a startup, right? And this startup they're doing some tech thing, right? But that happened, and it kind of like created this cycle of investment, like billions of dollars are coming into Kenya, into East Africa. Um, and that was very fundamental because for the first time, an African startup was able to raise funds, right? From Europe, from America,
Yeah.
a few funds in Africa, Nigeria,
Yeah.
one or two in Kenya. But it became possible. And I think for me, that was like phase 2
Yeah.
of this tech ecosystem because we finally started breaking through.
Yeah. So,
Ideas started getting funding.
okay. Now you mentioned it, just taking me into deep thought. I've seen Asians, I've seen like Americans, I've seen like people from different continents just come together and invest in different projects. Even when I went to like Singapore, we had like part of the angel investment community there. It's Singapore, the population is not as big as maybe Kenya is, but the way these guys pull funds together internally and locally in their countries. I just found myself asking myself like, why are Kenyans, why can't we do it? Why can't we have a really deadly and weaponized fund, where we have heavy hitters, tapping into the market together, like Kenyans. Something like that, if it could happen now, because Kenyans have money. What chapa? Like, why is it so hard? Because I see it happening in other countries, and I see how united they are in that front. And do it for tech, do it for tech. Go to JQuad, we do a hub. Let's get 5-6 people, a few angel investors. Let's invest in that idea. Let's go to Omapeke, Maseno. Let's do it. Like, it needs to happen locally. But yeah, you took me back in that sense, because I'm asking myself, the whites, the Europeans, they came, they invested in a company. Has any of them become a unicorn? I don't know. Maybe we're headed there. But we have an untapped ecosystem in the students that are still in university. We have some crazy beaming ideas. I mean, God, M-Pesa started from JQuad. Is it JQuad? I think it was a student's idea, if I'm not wrong, or it was just someone's idea.
There are many theories.
There are many theories.
If you want the real one,
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that should happen in the VC/angel investment space. Will be so beautiful. Hey guys, let's channel that. Yeah, let's try and build that karaoke.
I think it's happening, but the thing is, JT, it starts with you. Umetoa chapa ngapi ukainvest?
I mean, we need to be a pool, yeah? We need to be a
Regardless
pool.
of the pool, it's a mindset. It's a mindset that says,
I mean,
I don't have enough. Like, I don't have money, or whatever money I have, I'm not investing out of opulence, but necessity.
Yeah, of course. But like, for example, you're in like, I was in Thai with you,
Yeah.
You know the demographic. You know how it goes down, right? Are you in any group where we're purely like, from home and doing such numbers? So yeah, it should happen in this space, because it will be very beneficial to see Kenyans for Kenya, but now with investment, into something like tech. It'd just be beautiful to see.
Yeah.
But it's not our nature. But anyways, you took me off road,
But I think still it just starts with me. The reason I try and invest is because I remember that young boy who had dreams and needed money and he didn't get money.
Yeah.
Right? I remember how many times you're pitching and the room is full of people who do not understand who you are, where you're from, your background.
I saw
They're just looking at this guy.
I saw this video of yours on YouTube. You guys should just check it out. Search Kariuki Gathitu.
Please.
And I think you had one of these actors, this lady. She ended up being in Mother-in-Law, I guess, or she was in Mother-in-Law.
Oh yeah, that's a good friend of mine. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think your missus was there as well, and you guys are pitching as a team. And this is like, I can see some investors are looking like,
demo.
Yeah, it's like demo. People are looking like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I remember Harry used to still does, I think, and
Yeah.
organize demo days.
Yeah.
It was with CIO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about that?
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, you're saying you're talking to people.
Oh
Sometimes they
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think generally, it's important. What you said, it's important to start getting to the mindset of investment. There is somebody who probably has an idea to bring investors together in a more meaningful way in Kenya. Um, it's not an idea that is impossible to build. I just need somebody to drive it, and I think it can be done. Maybe that's the next frontier.
Absolutely.
Which leads me to like the next
Phase.
the next phase of the tech ecosystem as
Yeah.
I see it, right? So we
Yes.
started with the Spark.
Yeah.
People started building free internet, ideas coming together, government competitions. So it was birthed.
Yeah.
And then now we went to now the VC started coming,
Yeah.
funding started coming, billions
Yeah.
of dollars are into the country.
Yeah. To where we are now.
Ideas,
Yeah.
new businesses are starting. I mean, some people do not know life without Bolt, Glovo, Empire, Sandy. They don't know life without those things. But
Yeah.
there was a time when those businesses were being built, right, in tech.
Yeah.
So many things that you take for granted right now, like they started then because of this new age.
Yeah.
And then so for me, but what that did, it broke up the ecosystem, right? It broke it up into splinters because obviously it became now a mid-sized church.
Yes.
Where you don't know that guy is in that. Now you have the Kawangware sector, you have the Lavington sector, you have
Yeah.
and it broke people up, right?
Has it
And
always been? It is broken up. I mean, some
so I think
VCs.
the clear divide, and it's unfortunate.
And
has
unless
always been.
unless we're talking about maybe tech investments.
No, I'm
You're
talking about the
saying-
tech
Okay.
ecosystem.
Okay.
I
Cool.
think the clear divide I have felt is the divide between tech in corporate and startups. For some reason, corporates and startups have never really connected, right? Because I guess in corporate, you're busy building your business, and it's a mindset and your KPIs. And the thing about corporates, they need startups, so they need startup mentality, right?
Yeah.
Then there's a startup who's trying to get an idea done, really begging for the corporates to take it up so that you can do a pilot, all those things. So it's been that connection has always been there. Disconnection has been there.
Yeah.
But then now the splinter started becoming bigger within the ecosystem, right? I think also the hub kind of changed its model. They got bought off, changed ownerships and that kind of thing. Then the co-working space came, right? So initially it was indistinguishable between the IHub type and Nairobi garages and Kofisi and all these things, right? But now that became a different scenario. Now you have just techies coming into Nairobi, right? But there's no connection, right? We connect during like FinTech Summit or another summit, Nairobi Tech Week, those kind of things. But outside of that, they're all different splinters, and there's I would say an opacity between what's happening in the tech ecosystem. So I think that, and that's where I feel like the benefits that we usually used to have of, first of all, mentorship. When I went into the iHub, there was, Jessica was there, Eric Hasman was there, Juliana was there, and they're kind of like, their goal was to mentor people, right? Yes, they're building their own business. I think they're doing Ushahidi and other things. But you'd walk in there and you could talk to Eric and say, hey, Eric, I'm doing this thing. And he's like, yeah, what do you think? What do you want? I connect you, right? Right now, I don't know if I'm coming from school. I don't even know where to go to, right? I'd be lucky, if I was to get somewhere and somebody was able to now be free to like interact with me, take me to see the place that I want to go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying about the local thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
needs to happen.
yeah. And because of that, I feel like there needs to be that connection again, because that was the most powerful thing. We're not done. Africa is not done with innovation. In fact, I think the statistics are we're going to be the largest, youngest population in the next few years. Opportunities will be here. Everything will be happening now here in Africa. And so we need to go to the next phase of the community building in tech. And this is where Forge comes in, I think. For me, my vision is to have a place where people can come in, connect, get mentored, build, find solutions, give solutions, connect offline and online. The size of the ecosystem probably will not enable or will not sustain physical meetings, right? But we could still be connected through a platform that we all sip into, but also give into, right? And I think that's super important because we have advanced. Many entrepreneurs have advanced beyond, where we were. But then there's somebody where we were at, right, from the beginning, where you are working. You have an idea. There's somebody there. There's somebody who has just started their business. They have done the biggest jump off the cliff in their lives, and they're building this plane as they run. And there's somebody who did that last 5 years ago and they made it. And there's somebody who is now sitting back because they exited. They have a ton of money and they're like, okay, this is where I need to do my investments, right? So that ecosystem is not very clearly defined. There are VCs, there are entrepreneurs, there are government bodies that are heavily investing in tech. There are accelerators, incubators. Like right now, I'm so happy that probably I think I know hubs in Kisumu, in Eldoret, in Kakamega. It never used to be like that. They only used to be like one. But now you have all these hubs. What's happening in those hubs? How are those hubs being connected to the bigger vision and opportunity of tech in this region? So thinking about what that could be like, it's important to bring people together. Bring people together in whatever meaningful way possible from all spectrums.
What if people don't want to be brought together though? I'm thinking of that. What if people just want to do their own thing?
No, I think they do, man. Like you want to come out of the office. Remote working is killing us, right? But I think people want to. If they don't want to, fine, man. Let's not meet. Let's do other things, right?
No, like you do you enjoy like working from home or the office? Which one is more rewarding for you?
I don't like being interrupted.
Ah,
So whether I'm at the office, I do get lots of interruptions at the office. I hate it. But it's something that you have to work with. At home, same thing. I'm working, and then some guy comes and says, "What's this thing? Show me that." I'm like, But either way, you have to deal with it. But what I'm talking about is getting out of that cycle, going for a mixer, going for a meetup, talking about things. There's been a lot of, say, mental health issues around tech, right?
yeah. By the way, I find developers extremely antisocial.
Yeah, but
Extremely.
antisocial is not a mental health issue.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying. In that state,
yeah, everywhere.
Having a messed up mental health situation for a dev is very possible.
It is. I do not know how much more it is for other industries, but I think
and sales, you can lose your mind.
I don't know if it's any different, but it's there. So connecting through these things, right? It's super important to kind of like connect and paint tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's super critical that we start building the future. Now,
do you think we have outside your product, Forge Marketplace?
Yeah.
You think you have a revolutionary product?
More than revolutionary, I don't know if it's revolutionary. It's not.
Yeah.
It's essential, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about in the revolutionary sense, there's a network effect within. If you talk to a VC, they'll understand what a network effect is. Network effect is what happens like in Facebook, Twitter, all those things, right? Where different people in the ecosystem connect. And that's one of the highest benchmarks of analyzing say $1 billion unicorn type businesses, right? Because network effects are super, super beneficial and profitable. So even if you do not know how to make money, building a network effect will always, at the end of it, yield something.
So you have a product, you list it on Forge. Someone has a product, they list it on Forge.
Yeah.
You're able to collaborate somehow.
Yeah, somehow. When you have a network effect, you connect people, you'll find ways of bringing value and extracting that value, right? And there are many other companies like Product Hunt is such. I mean, they build a community
Is
for
it
like
Africa?
10 years. Product Hunt is a global American based, but they just focus on building a community for like about 10 years. And then after 10 years, they started monetizing and they're doing really, really well.
How fast do you want to go?
I mean, as fast as gravity.
Okay.
Quick.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot. I told you, like, ukiendanga, unaendanga sana.
Okay.
But yeah, I totally get the sense in what you're saying. I could see your eyes light up. And there's something, they usually say that people with clear eyes have shit brains.
Have shit brains?
Yeah.
So are my eyes clear or not?
No, they're really messed up. That's actually a statement from someone very dear to me. But yeah, he just told me in a meeting that, JT, I know you're tired. I know you're tired. You're not resting.
Who are these mentors of yours?
I know you're tired. You're not resting. But yeah, I just want you to know that people with clear eyes have shit brains. And then he told me to go get him some coffee. Yeah, but one very good mentor of mine. So that has been the evolution of community building in tech, with regards to investing, with regards to collaboration, with regards to having a good product and partnering with people, and how basically that has evolved over the past 15 years. We're now getting into a space where we have, of course, angles like ForgeMarketplace, where you not only allow people to connect, you also allow people to, access events. I like to tell the Forge community that if you go to www.withforge.dev, you can openly and freely and with ease onboard an event that you have. And just check out what we have going on there on our events dashboard. You can book your event if it's a tech event. I'm not going to limit you, but you heard what I said. Drop your poster there, host it and check out what you can do. The people that are going to come to your event are going to be able to buy a ticket. After that, they're going to be able to access different products that are there. They're going to ask themselves, what do we do with this? Maybe they work for a company. They're going to onboard and list their product. They're going to have direct access to someone's API. It's completely free right now. Maybe the framework will continue growing as we go forward. But lots of ideas that we're trying to input onto Forge, and I believe we're going to get there.
Yeah, just center of tech. Like,
absolutely.
You don't want to go to different places to see different things. Just on Forge, you have all. I remember there's a database of tech products and tech businesses maybe 10 years ago. I don't know where it went. I looked for it. I couldn't find it anymore.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. Like you'd go and you'd find every tech product. There is, I think the closest I think that is still there, but it's kind of like changed, is VC for Africa. They have products there, and, but mostly it's targeted towards venture capital.
Yeah.
Right? Not really collaboration within the ecosystem. So one-stop shop, events, maybe even jobs, maybe even
I don't like
partnerships,
it when someone says maybe. Like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it, man.
the community will drive.
Yeah, community needs like I said, the universities and they need jobs, man. And there are jobs, and tapping into that through Forge should be interesting. What do you
Let's
guys
see how it goes. Sometimes you have to get the feedback.
Absolutely. So tell us what you think on the comment section, Apo. What do you think about maybe having a jobs dashboard?
Only for tech.
On that platform. How would that go? And give us some more ideas. I mean, we're open to doing as much as we can.
Only tech parties, like
Only
a
tech
party
parties.
section.
We were in a mixer the other day, and your statement was, "We are in the season of mixers."
Season of mixers,
Yeah.
This is the season of mixers.
I usually feel like with mixers, it's like guys are there because it's been a long week. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and there's a few drinks, there's some food.
Yeah.
They're there to unwind, not really talk business. And you meet someone who are like, "Oh, so what do you do? Oh, so I work with one." Like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you connect through tech.
I know, but
Sometimes it's like talking tech with a techie, even though you
Yes.
didn't plan it.
yeah,
It's something.
it's natural.
It's natural. There's it's good.
I don't know the mixers I've gone to. I mean, if there's business that has genuinely been like closed from there, but it is a networking event.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
working. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wamama na wazee, even our dear grandmothers and grandfathers, we welcome you on to Forge Community. We welcome you on to Forge Marketplace. Check out what we're doing. Today has been more of an internal session, right? Not an internal session, and enlightening in terms of the conversation itself.
Okay.
But yeah, we are telling you today to try and go on Forge Marketplace. Yeah, go check it out. Check out what we're doing. Interesting stuff. Completely free, by the way.
Yeah.
But Kariuki, it's been good to have you. I will come for your next run on Saturday.
Yeah. We're gonna organize a Forge run. All techies who like health, running.
Yeah,
Let's meet and start running.
yeah.
I think running is fine. After debugging, after sitting through the code, techies can sit and dream and then wake up in the middle of the night to go and, change a line of code because
Yeah.
it's that deep, right?
Yeah.
But if you're an introvert, at least you can run.
Yeah,
You can
absolutely.
go out, get some fresh air, enjoy the scenery, give back to your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's important for techies.
All right. So yeah, I will come for the run. After that, probably next week, we'll probably get a beer, and you need to watch some football, or play some football, right?
These days the closest I come to is like I'm not even that good. Is FIFA.
You're
like,
decent.
I used to be really good at video games, Blackini.
Yeah.
Once you start a business,
Yeah.
you have to sacrifice some things.
Yeah. Sometimes don't go too hard on yourself. Play some video games.
I need some peer pressure.
Yeah. You need some peer pressure. We'll try and see how that goes. Hopefully, successfully.
Yeah.
So see you guys next time until we meet again. This has been episode 4. Is it 4 or 5? Yeah. Confirm on the description. But yeah, had a really good time, and bye guys. Ciao.
Forge to the world.